All right, guys, we are back for Wednesday night edition of the RFCL. We've got Montana and Lake Erie tonight. We're coming off two games from last night. Parge did not send me, send me the stuff to do the intro video, so that's on him. We won't be having that tonight. But yeah, this should be a good game. I think this is for the battle for the top in the division. Space Force lost earlier this week, so the winner of this game will be number one in the division. Then we'll have a three-way tie for second with Upper Iowa and not sure who else. I'm blanking on who's at the bottom, but there's gonna be a lot of ties. Anyway, Lake Erie on the other hand is also. Lake Erie is 3-0. Montana's 2-1. Lake Erie has kind of quite a big run. Shut the hell up, Core. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this started. We're going to go to Montana first and see what they're doing.
Where we got people.
Are we going to try 4-3?
Coach Blake.
Yeah.
Coach Zeke, Coach Jets. Big game coming in. 3-0, number one Lake Erie on the road. How are we feeling?
We're just going to stick to the game plan as usual. We're excited to play some high-level competition, hopefully get a conference win. So this is a game where we're going to find out what we're made of.
Coach Zeke, traditionally Lake Erie games have been a defensive battle. I assume that's kind of what we're expecting tonight. So what's the game plan to get your offense in good field position to try to take advantage of us and get some points?
I'm not really worried about their quarterback. Their quarterback is one of the worst in the nation. So I feel like we're going to hold them to almost under 100 yards. And I think we just got to stop the rushing game a lot. Just get pressure up, stop the running back for tackles for loss.
All right. And Coach Jet, Lake Erie's defense, one of the best, if not the best in the league this season so far. How are you going to try to get your quarterback warm tonight and get the offense going?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not worried. I know what we bring to the table. Kep is Kep, so we'll see how quick we can get him warm. He'll get warm. It all depends on the timing, but yeah, we're not worried. We're built for this.
All right. Well, with that, I will leave you guys to it. Good luck in the first half. I'll see you at halftime. Coach John, Coach Core, no jar yet so far, but how are you feeling tonight going against Montana for the right to be number one in the division?
John?
Oh wait, I thought you just said Coach Core.
All right, how long have we been doing these data reviews, John? I address every single coach before I get in the interview, then the head coach does it. This is amateur hour over here. I'm not surprised.
Well, he actually hold up. He hasn't been interviewed all season yet, so
and also,
give him a break.
I have cauliflower ears, so I can't hear very well.
Oh, here's
right now.
excuses. Anyway, John, how are you feeling tonight?
Good. We're not making excuses tonight. We're ready to play.
RBO.
I will find both.
We're in a good mood. We're ready to play. We got Joey Suriel on our team. We got Daniel Tomlinson on our team. We got Altwan Beck Lindsay on our team. We got Initis on our team. We got who else do we have on our team? Justin Smithers and Alex Watt on our team. We got they're all feeling good basically.
I was about to say, if you're stalling so Jar can get here, we're gonna have to wrap this up. Coach Core.
Why do we do that?
Coach Core. Defensively, this is going to be another defensive battle. John, you just selected one button mode like an idiot. Anyway, Corey, defensive battle. You guys have really done that all season. Limit your opponent's points. How do you plan on doing that again tonight?
Stop in the run for sure, because they love to run the ball. I'm playing. Jar's photo was actually AI, so we're actually playing an RBO right now. That's his excuse for not being here.
Yeah.
Besides that, yeah.
I guess fair enough. I don't really got much more questions. This has been a horrible interview on all accounts. Anyway,
that's up to opinion.
Yeah,
it's my opinion. It's the only one that matters. Anyway,
no, your opinion sucks.
Anyway, good luck in the first half. I'll
see you wait.
No,
I think.
Nope. Well, all right. With that being said, we're loading into the game now. There's no stalling. We are about to, get get underway. There Coach Jara there, not with his, not with his Lake Erie background, but his Concord background. For those that are in Classic, I did not spend my time getting those games fixed for you not to play the games. Play your damn games. Anyway, we are now in the game. Montana and Lake Erie. I don't reckon you're not wrong there. You're not wrong. All right. Anyway, as we're gonna get every single cutscene there, you can get season offensive ranks. Lake Erie's got one of the best rushing offenses compared to a decent middle of the road attack for both run and pass for Montana. Lake Erie, running the flex bone, doesn't like to pass a whole lot. As Jara has joined Lake Erie's VC, so he is there. Reminder: we have Kepler and Bucky streaming the second game tonight of App State and Northwestern States. That'll be right after this game, so stay tuned for that one. But for the time being, battle for number 1 in the Central Frontier Division between Montana and Lake Erie. Lake Erie is going to kick the ball away to Montana to begin this game. We're underway from Ohio. The kick where we return from about 3 yards deep. And Montana is going to, Chris Kidd's going to break it out to the 30, 35, up to the 37, where it's 1st and 10 for Montana there. Chris Kidd, impact player for Montana. They're wearing their... Nismo's going to mute both his coaches. I respect it. Respect the disrespect, actually, is what we're going to do there. But yeah, Montana is going to get the ball first. Both these teams like to run early, kind of settle in their quarterback. Lake Erie doesn't throw a whole lot in total, but we'll see what Coach Jett and this offense has got tonight. I don't think this is reshade. This is a handoff on a jet sweep to the wide receiver Kason Headley, who goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. I don't think this is reshade. This is just CFBR lighting edits. I don't think we have reshade. You'd have us wad about that. But I don't think we installed that on the host PC. Anywho, 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. It's going to be a handout to Chris Kidd. Goes absolutely nowhere. Tackled in the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And just like that, 3rd and 10 for this Montana offense. I don't really know. I don't know if Wad knows how to, but we install it, but I don't think I've ever installed Reshade for this game, but anyway. 3rd and 10 for Montana. Probably going to expect a throw here from Kean Kepler. The senior quarterback who originally started at Montana, went to Jacksonville State for a year and transferred back as he launched down the field wide open. Chris Kidd to the 30, tackled inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. Chris Kidd got wide open down the field on a wheel route. Montana's going hurry up, but a 1st down for the Grizzlies. Keegan Kepler, first pass of the game, launches it down the field and gets the 1st down. First and 10 from 5.5 minutes to go. It's going to be a handoff. Right side, Chris Kidd goes nowhere. In fact, loses 2 yards. Montana probably going to have to get out their comfort zone and not run first tonight. Lake Erie selling to the run and playing it well. 2nd and 12 for Montana. What do you want to do, Pars? For week 8. Second and 12 from the 30-yard line. 5 wide for Keegan Kepler in this offense. The receiver to the right side. Kepler play action, looking down the field. Sitting there all the time in the world. Launches, has a man wide open to the 5-yard line. Tackled inside the 5. Aqua with a 25-yard reception. 1st and goal, Montana. 5 wide from around the 4-yard line. I don't know if that's what Coach Blake wanted here, Maybe trying to catch Lake Erie out of position. And in motion, it is Aqua who just got that pass. It's the option. Aqua tries to get outside. Going to fight his way. But it's a loss at 2, second and goal. Second and goal from the 6-yard line. Already about 3 minutes here into the first quarter. Montana's at the 6 with a second and goal. 2 passes have gotten Montana really down the field. It's going to be a play action pass. Kepler looking to fire. Touchdown. Ron Burgundy, 6 yards. Montana strikes first. 7-0. I don't know his Inspo. My mouth is like really dry for some reason. Anyway. I don't know. 7-0 our score. Four minutes to go here. Lake Erie really has not had to play from behind this season. But what can they do? Already down 7-0 on the season. Lake Erie really does not. Oh, this is going to go over here. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. It's probably also going to go over here. Is the kickoff return from the 1-yard line, and it will be returned to the 25 by Ioannidis. Lake Erie really has not, as I said, played from behind. In fact, they've only given up 3 to UCO on the season. They gave up 3 to Northwestern State, gave up nothing to Northwestern State. So this is the season high giving up points for Montana. The first touchdown actually scored against Lake Erie all season long. And we are in game 4. Traditional flex bone here for Lake Erie. Man in motion is going to be a keeper by the quarterback, Mayo, or that's Suriel, for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Lake Erie came in this game giving up an average of 2 points per game. That has already, as I said, been broken by Montana scoring on their first drive. Now Lake Erie's playing from behind for the first time this season. With 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. As I said, there's a game tonight. App State, Northwestern State. There's a game tomorrow. I actually don't know what time it is. It's the only game. I know they were thinking about changing it to 7. Don't know if they ever got confirmed. Serio's back to pass for the first time. Going to try to take off. Does get past the first line, but only gets 2. Tackle from behind. 3rd and 6 now for Lake Erie. Yeah, I don't know what time Jacksonville State, Central Arkansas is. It was originally scheduled for 8:30 Central. Don't know if that got moved. I know it was being talked about, but here we go. 3rd and 6, under 3 to go here. Double stack formation for, I know what play this is. The money play for Lake Erie. It comes out every time they need a first down. The classic double stacked post curls halfback angle for Lake Erie. First down for the Storm. First and 10 from the 48s. Going to be flexbone formation for the Storm. And they audible out of it. 2.5 minutes to go in the first. going to be an option. It's going to be pitched out to Tomlinson. Makes a man miss to the 40, 35-30, 25-20. Stumbles. Going to be tackled at the 16-yard line. LaDainian Tomlinson, 36 yards on the option. First and 10 for Lake Erie on an option. Thompson almost broke that to the end zone with stuff. Damn it, Wad. It's been a while. It has been a while. You don't really get that much opportunity in RFCL to do that. Flexible formation, under 2 to go here in the first quarter. Handoff up the middle. 2-yard carry by Nick Jackson there. 2nd and 8 for Lake Erie. From the 14. 2nd and 8. 2 back set for Lake Erie. 2 receivers to the right side. 1 receiver to the bottom for Lake Erie. They're changing the play late in the play clock. 2 seconds. 1 second. Will they get this off? No. A delay of game for the offense. 2nd and 13 now for the Storm. Wad, I can't believe you haven't used the name Make a Man Miss like you did in Gridiron. You need to bring it back. Now you got a recruit named that. Second and 13 at minute 7, double stack. I know exactly what play this is going to be. Thompson's going to go on a curl. If I think, they changed it to screen. It's going to be a 4-yard, actually a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 12 for Lake Erie and this offense. I think everyone's delayed. I don't know why. It's kind of odd, but. Third and 12, 5 wide for this Lake Erie offense. Montana plays off now. Man in motion, it's Weeks Jr. behind the line of scrimmage. Suriel's back to pass. Fires, going to be caught, not for a first down though. Aaron Fuller 8 yards, and it's going to be 4th down for Lake Erie, and they're going to kick the field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-3 is our score. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Kick will be taken for a touchback in the end zone. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Montana. Had a solid drive last time out. 2 big passes and a touchdown pass to Ron Burgundy. Got them on the board. What can Kean Kepler do here on 1st and 10? From the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for Montana. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2 seconds, man in motion. Handoff Chris Kidd. Chris Kidd gets some blockers. A solid run for Montana there to close out the first quarter, taking a 7-3 lead into the second quarter with a 2nd and 2 upcoming. Second and 2. Another play clock winding down. I don't think they're getting this play off. Nope. Going to be delay game timeout Montana instead. That took quite a bit of time, and they were not able to get it off. Second and 2 still, though, for Montana. They're going flex bone. And Montana flips the play, actually. Second and 2, still like Erie. Packing the box here. 5 men on the line. Man in motion. It's going to be a fake pitch. Kepler fires to the sideline. Incomplete. And 3rd and 10 now for Montana. Third and 2, 2 receivers on both sides. It's going to be a handoff to Chris Kidd, who's going to get the first down to the 38. Chris Kidd, a 5-yard carry, but enough to get the first down. I saw Jara. You didn't send the right thing. You sent the wrong link, Jara. 1st and 10 for Montana here. It's going to be another handoff to Chris Kidd, who gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Second and 7, play clock winding down again. 2 seconds. They're going to call another timeout. Montana's got to figure out to get plays in faster, or they're going to be burning a ton of timeouts. Second and 7 from the 41-yard line. Kepler back to pass, looking, fires, gonna be a 1-yard loss actually for Montana. Their pass to the tight end was caught behind line of scrimmage and a loss of 1. 3rd and 8 though now for Montana. Third and 8 from the 41-yard line. 2 receivers to both sides for Montana here. They're 2 for 2 on the night. Kepler back to pass. He's looking. He fires. Man by the defense wide open to the 30. 35. Tackle to the 27-yard line. Braden Tharp BT with a 34-yard reception. Montana has been able to torch them behind the receiver being able to get behind the corners there. And Montana is moving the football to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for Montana. Kepler back to pass. Erie brings a blitz. Fires down the field. Wide open. BT touchdown. 26 yards. The second touchdown that Montana has scored tonight. Second touchdown Lake Erie has given up all season long. And it's 14-3 With 4:40 left to go here in the second quarter, Montana is at 14-3. Lake Erie potentially on upset alert tonight. First and 10 for Lake Erie. They're going 5 wide already. Serial's back to pass. Play action, looking to launch it down the field. Has a man. It's in. Oh, it's dropped. It's a dropped interception. Second and 10 for Lake Erie. Second and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go here for Lake Erie. 2 receivers at both sides. Hand off to Tomlinson. Runs into his own man. Goes nowhere. 3rd and 10 for Lake Erie. Montana is just doing whatever they want tonight against his Lake Erie team. 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4:20 left to go in the second quarter. Twenty-five-yard line, double stack formation. I think everyone knows what play this is going to be. There's going to be a halfback angle with post curls. There he goes. 3rd and 10. He's going to launch it downfield instead. It's a streak route right up for 40. 35-30. 25-20. Touchdown, Lake Erie. They strike right back 75 yards. Marcus Ioannidis gets on the board at 14-10. .352 left. First and 10 for Montana, 3:52. Two receivers at both sides for the Grizzlies here. Chris Kidd in the backfield. Lake Erie showing pressure here from the left side of the line. Montana's running the play clock down again. 2 seconds while they get the snap off one. Kepler's back to pass. Montana's looking. He gets hit. And it's bouncing. It's almost intercepted, but it's dropped. 2nd and 10 for Montana. Second and 10 for the Grizzlies here from their own 25. Play action pass. Kepler looking. He's looking. Has all day. Going to try to take off now. He makes a man miss. He gets 9 yards. 3rd and 1 for Montana. from the 34-yard line. 3rd and 1, 3 minutes to go here for Montana. It's a QB sneak. He doesn't get there. 4th down for Montana. What will they do? Will they try to go for it? Will they punt it? I think they're going to go for it. They are. Montana's going to go for it. Fourth and 1 from Montana here. It's going to be a play action pass. Kepler looking. He fires. Wide open at the 50-yard line. Tackled out of bounds at the 44-yard line for Montana. What a play call there by Blake. And Jet there. 1st down, Montana. First and 10 for the Grizzlies. 2.5 minutes to go here. 5 wide coming out for the Grizzlies as well. From the 42-yard line. 5 wide for the Grizzlies here. Play action pass. Kepler looking down the field. Tries to roll out. Still looking. Gonna launch it. And it's caught again at the 10. Breaks the tackle to the 8. 1st and goal for Montana. It's the 2nd time that Kepler's had all day to throw it and launched it. 1st and goal. Montana looking to retake a 2-score lead going into halftime, which, if you were going to say that Montana was going to put 21 points up in the first half against Lake Erie, I think there would have been a lot of questions with that statement. But we have the opportunity to see that from the 9-yard line. Under 2 to go here in the first half. Flexbone coming out for Montana now. Play clock winding all the way down. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback who maybe gets a yard. Actually doesn't. Alex Johnson looked like he had 2 or 3 yards and then turned around and ran backwards. And they gained nothing. 2nd and goal. 1.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Montana's running down the play clock again. 6 seconds. They've burned 2 timeouts because they've had play clock trouble to try to get a play off. 1 second. It's going to be a handoff to Chris Kidd, who's going to fight his way to inside the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal. Timeout Lake Erie. Trying to save some clock here. Third and goal from around the full 5-yard line, it seems. Lake Erie coming out in a 4-4 split from just inside the 5. 3rd and goal. 58 seconds left for the second quarter. Kepler under center with Chris in the back, or with Kidd in the backfield. Collection pass. Kepler sacked. He's trying to strip it out, and he doesn't get it out. But he's sacked for a 5-yard loss, and Montana's got to kick a field goal with 53 seconds left. Like Erie calls another timeout. Montana will settle for 3 to go back up 7 in the closing stages of the first half. Kick is up. Kick is good. 17-10 is our score. 50 seconds left. Kickoff is away. Lake Erie going to try to tie this game up at 17. before the end of half. Kickoff return from the goal line. Going to get to around the 25. Lindsay with the return there. 1st and 10 for Lake Erie. 46 seconds and 1 timeout. Try to get some points for the end of half here. First and 10, 46 seconds left. 2-back set for Lake Erie here. It's going to be a handoff on the first play. Montana tackles him for a 1-yard gain. Clock is ticking, under 40 to go. 35 seconds and counting. Lake Erie trying to get back to the line. Now they're ready with under 30 to go. Surreal back to pass, play action. Getting pressure, throws off his back foot and complete. Ryan Gosling was there in coverage. 3rd and 9 now for Lake Erie. Montana could have a chance to try to get some points here. Third and 9 with 25 seconds left for Lake Erie. Here comes double stack. I think everyone knows what play call is going to come from this. Expect an angle route, expect a streak. Something will be open, something will be caught for probably a first down. 3rd and 9. There's the angle route. There it is, and it's incomplete. Surrey could not hit it there. But all reliable for Lake Erie does not hit. And they're going to punt the ball away. I think Montana's going to send the house here. We've yet to have a block punt here in the RFCL. Could this be the first one? Actually, it was a bluff. Montana's going to play off, and it's going to be fair caught at the 30-yard line with 17 seconds left. Can Montana get some points here before the end of half? 17 seconds, 1 timeout could potentially get you in field goal range, depending on what your quarterback does here at the same time. One mistake, and you could be tied going into half. First and 10. 2 receivers on both sides. Kepler back to pass. Fires quickly. It's a diving catch by Kason Headley. Timeout Montana. And probably not what Montana wanted there on the first play to try to get some points. But, regardless, you're probably going to go up 7. Going into halftime. So, yeah. 2nd and 7, 2 receivers for Kepler, and Montana again. He launches down the field, has a man. It's going to be caught at the 34-yard line. Agua with a 35-yard reception. Montana might be able to get some points here. 1st and 10. They play this right. They can get in field goal range and get some points. Montana's letting the clock go. What are they doing? They're not going to get points now. 3, 2. Kepler's going to launch it. It's going to be caught at the 10, 5. It's 1st and goal, but they run out of time. Montana had it. But Keegan Kepler's on fire, and we're going to head to Blake in Montana.
We're perfectly
Coach
fine.
Blake, what a first half for Montana, scoring the first 2 touchdowns that Lake Erie's given up all season long. And your offense is really doing whatever they want. So, Blake, what are your thoughts on the first half?
We just we had a good game plan, and we're gonna stick to it. We'll find out.
So it was pretty clear. There was some issues getting some play calls in throughout the half. Cost you a couple timeouts, but on that last play, you 8 seconds. What was the thought to not spike it there to save some time?
Gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't see the spike button. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. So that's on me. But yeah, it would have been great to come out with be 20-10 going into the second half with them getting the ball. But I like how the team's playing. Just gotta stick the.
Coach Jett, running the ball against Lake Erie is not the easiest task. You've gone the air raid route. It's working pretty well. Kepler's on fire. What's the game plan to keep that going in the second half?
just keep on keeping on, I guess. I'm probably just as shocked as all of you guys. Yeah, no, we know Kep can throw. I think, as he's progressed over the years, I think he's just finally, it's kind of his coming out party. Blake and I have kind of seen what they've given us. We can't really run the ball that great. They're giving us a lot of room to throw, but we're one of the best running teams in the country. So we're gonna stick to the ground as much as we can, and we'll trust Kep when we need him.
Coach Zeke, besides a busted coverage play, defense has played well. What's the adjustments to make sure you don't get beat deep again like that?
I think someone missed their man or something, because that was, I don't know how he got that wide open. It might be busted coverage, but looked like someone missed their man, and we got to be able to fix that quickly, or else they're going to take advantage of it. So I'm going to stick to a lot more zone blitzes, and little step off man, because they kind of figured it out that we were running man. So just quick and easy adjustments, I feel like.
All right. I'm going to leave you guys too. Good luck in the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Thank you.
Coach John, Coach Jar, Coach Core, down 17-10 at half. Give up your first 2 touchdowns of the entire season. John, what's the thought process for the first half?
It's not that big of a deal. They're running on us, but you're not a number 1 team without adversity. We're gonna face adversity this season, and it's how we respond that matters.
Coach Core, your defense has been letting receivers get behind them. Kepler's been finding them. What kind of adjustments are you gonna make in the second half to limit the getting beat deep there?
I think our main problem right now is we're generating absolutely zero pressure. Like, he's sitting in the pocket all day and it's just giving their guys time to get open. And then now that the guys are open, their quarterback's warm because he's hitting passes. Now they can throw it all over us. Basically, we just got to get pressure on the quarterback and force some incompletions.
Coach Jara, you had a one long touchdown pass. Besides that, offense has been hit or miss, not really able to get anything going. What kind of adjustments are you going to make to, keep up with might be a shootout game tonight?
We're gonna have to kind of mix it up a little bit, get a little bit out of our comfort zone offensively. I mean, we definitely have the mismatches there that we can take advantage of. It's just a matter of going out there and executing and hitting our marks.
All right, with that, I'll leave you guys to it. Good luck in the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Appreciate it.
All right, Lake Erie's going to get the football to begin the second half. Down 7. 17-10 is our score. Montana is showing that what they really can do on offense. Bucky, what the hell does that mean? If you don't tell me what it means, I'm not letting you commentate tonight. Your move. I notice gets a 20-yard return to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lake Erie. I always win. Oh, God. Oh. I gotcha. I do that, Bucky. I do that. Serviel back to pass, incomplete. This threw out of bounds immediately. 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Lake Erie. Incomplete pass to open the half. Besides, like I said during halftime, besides that long touchdown pass, really nothing going for this Lake Erie offense. 2nd and 10, it's going to be an option play. Zeriel is going to pitch it late, and that's Tomlinson who's going to be tackled for a first down, 12 yards. They didn't have that long option play earlier in the game that went for 35 yards to stop their field goal. But besides those two big plays, nothing has really happened for this Lake Erie offense. Trying to tie this game back, try to tie this game up back at 17. Oh, it's pars. First and 10, 6.5 minutes to go. It's going to be a flex bone handoff, and he's going to fight his way for some yards, but it's going to be holding on the offense. First and 20 for Lake Erie now. First and 26-20 left to go here in the third quarter. Lake Erie backed themselves up with their own penalty back to Flexbone. Play clock's winding down. Man in motion is going to be a keeper. Iserio looking to pass. Going to launch it down the field. Incomplete. Had a man open. Couldn't get it there. Second and 10. Second and 20 now for Lake Erie. With the ball at the 26-yard line. Play clock winding down. Almost got to delay a game. 1 second was on play clock. Syria fires. Drop. Almost intercepted on the deflection. It falls to the turf. Third and 20 now for Lake Erie. Montana could have a chance to get a 2-score lead. No, Cappy. No. Third and 20. 5 wide coming out for Lake Erie. Serial's back to pass. He fires, caught, not enough for a first down, but I bet Lake Erie's going to go for it. 16 yards, 4th and 4 now for the Storm. And they are, and they're coming out in double stack. PA post curl with a halfback angle. Can they stop it? Probably not. 4th and 4. Play clock winding down. There's the halfback angle. It's wide open. He drops the pass. That's what we call karma for abusing a play. Turnover on downs for Montana. And they're going to get the football with a chance to go up 2 scores. First and 10 for Montana. 2 receivers at both sides. Man in motion, that's awkward. That's going to be a jet sweep. He breaks 1, breaks 2, gets leveled, though, for a 2-yard carry. 2nd and 8, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Montana's looking to take a 2-score lead. They were up 14 to 3 last time they had a 2-score lead. Could have got some points before the end of half. Just ran out of time. 2nd and 8 for the Grizzlies. Two receivers on both sides. Kepler's back to pass. He's looking, gonna get sacked, loses 7 yards, just ran out of time this time. 3rd and 15. Montana's gone backwards. That's the play that's really been the killer for Lake Erie. They finally got there this time, but most of the time it's been they sit around and someone comes open, the Kepler fire down the field. Do you guys even have black uniforms, Kernsey? Or does he just want a... I don't think you guys do have blacks, do you? I think you have gray, green, white, obviously. I don't think you have black uniforms. Maybe you do. I just forgot. 3rd and 15. Kepler's back to pass. He launches. Knocked away by Jordan Hunter there. 4th and 15. Montana's going to punt the ball right back to Lake Erie. I figured. I didn't think you guys did. Punt's gonna be. Oh, it almost got there. It barely got in the end zone. We're getting close, guys. I think maybe upping the accuracy just a tad bit more, and we'll get there to where we can get some punts that are pinned. It's not bouncing like 20 yards anymore like it used to. That was really close. 1st and 10 though for Lake Erie, and if you noticed, they've selected backup quarterback. So Camden Mayo's in the game for Lake Erie now. 3 receivers out. 2 receivers to the right side. It's gonna be a handoff to Nick Jackson for 8 yards. 2nd and 2 for Lake Erie. They're going to hurry up out of Flexbone. 3:40 left to go here in the first or third quarter. They switched to play 2-back set. And they're wasting time here. 2nd and 2. It's going to be a handoff in the backfield. Nick Jackson loses 3 yards this time. 3rd and 4 for Lake Erie. Kathy. 3rd and 4 for Lake Erie now. 3 minutes to go. And double stack comes out. Deep curls is the play call. If it's not deep curls, I don't know what it's going to be. It might be a screen, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows it's deep curls. Beck Lindsay will probably be on angle routes. There it is, the angle. He fires down the field behind the defense once again. 40-35 tackle for mine at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. First and 10. Handoff. And the keeper by Mayo tries to get outside. First, or a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. There's going to be something coming from that. Because I'm pretty sure they got a warning for abusing it in previous games. So, I don't know. Second and 14 for Lake Erie. Loss of 4 yards. Every third down trigger, they run it. Sirius back to pass. Second and 14. Launches down the field wide open. Brian Winston Jr. for 20 yards. It's double stack deep curls to the play. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. The triple option. It's a fumble. Will he get there? He does. Thompson, 19-yard loss. Second and 29. Thompson falls on top of it. But disaster for Lake Erie. Trigger, I don't remember anyone calling that play in past seasons. But it's like Lake Erie's go-to if they need just guaranteed yards. Every time they've lose yards or need a third down conversion, they run that play. Second and 29 from the 35-yard line. Montana plays off. It's 5 wide. Suriel's back to pass. He's looking, going to launch it down the field. Incomplete. Hits. No one was even over there. Third and 29 for Lake Erie. Third and 29 from the 35. Handoff or play action pass. Syria looking pressure. Sacked. Loss of 9 yards. Fourth and 37. Lake Erie. To close out the half quarter has just gone backwards. A 19-yard loss on a failed option and now a sack. And Lake Erie's going to punt the football away. Fourth and 37. Punt is away. As the time has expired, that will go into the end zone. Montana gets the football at the 20-yard line, up 7 to begin the fourth quarter. Handoff. Chris Kidd hitting the backfield. Nothing on the carry. Second and 10 for Montana. Second and 10 Two receivers on both sides. Keenan Kepler breaks 2 tackles, launches it. It's caught by BT for a 32-yard reception. Braden Tharp gets it breaks 2 sacks, and gets the first down with 32 yards. What a play by the quarterback there. 1st and 10 for Montana, past midfield. First and 10 for Montana at the 48-yard line. Handoff, Chris Kidd to the 39-yard line, 2nd and 1. Second and 1 for Lake Erie, or for Montana, Lake Erie territory. Handoff, Chris Kidd. Chris Kidd's going to get the first down to the 37-yard line. First and 10, 5 minutes to go here. No, nicotine. First and 10, 5 minutes to go for Montana at the 37-yard line. Montana's going 5 wide, trying to knock off number 1. The last undefeated team in the RFCL. Man in motion is going to be a handoff to the wide receiver. Doesn't go anywhere. Loses 3 yards. That play has not been able to work all game. 2nd and 13 for Montana. Second and 13, 4.5 minutes to go. Nicotine. Hello, Nicotine's mom. What did I say that's rude? I said hi to her, bruh. Second and 13 for Montana. Handoff, Chris Kidd, free up the middle. He's going to get the first down to the 26-yard line. First and 10 for Montana. Oh, I can't wait for the Zeke interview. Trigger, you're like 30 seconds behind me for some reason. I don't know why. Well, you're just as rude as me, apparently, because you've still yet to tell me what you meant from the DM from last Wednesday. So, I should just deny you media access until you tell me. Handoff, Chris Kidd. Chris Kidd runs into his own lineman, doesn't get anything. 2nd and 10, 3.5 minutes to go. I just think it's just I don't even have to delay on. I don't know. I think it was like this yesterday. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. It's weird because some people are like live. Like Bucky's right whenever it happens. I don't know. 2nd and 10, 3 minutes to go here in Ohio from the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. QB here by Kepler. He's free. 20, 15, 10. House call. Touchdown, Montana. 26 yards for the Montana Grizzlies to go up 24-10. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Trigger. 24-10. 3 minutes to go. Lake Erie's undefeated season is 3 minutes away from going away. Kick is going to be returned from the 3-yard line. And it'll be returned to the 27. Ionata's 24 yards. 1st and 10, Lake Erie. Trigger because YouTube is YouTube TV. Oh my God. If this is deep curls, I swear to God. First and 10. Montana is playing off. It's not. So we have fires caught, but can only be 4 yard. I know it's a 1 yard reception. Bucky should be able to now. 2nd and 9. 2:40 to go here for Lake Erie, down 14. All 3 timeouts. 2nd and 9. Surrey fires incomplete. Tyler Smith is in the area. 3rd and 9 for Lake Erie. 2:33 left. I don't know why I joined the channel. That's crazy. Yeah, Bucky, you should be able to. Third and 9. 5 wide receivers coming for Bucky. All right. Gage, we're going to have to remove Brock's access from the RFL account. I know that's Brock. As Suriel fires Weeks Jr. for 25 yards. It's Brock, because he did some shit yesterday, too. 1st and 10 for Lake Erie. Suriel, back to pass. He's looking down the field. Has all day to throw it. Still looking. Going to launch it out of bounds. Hey, Gage, go ahead and press log out of everywhere for the RFL account, please. Oh my God, it was Mason. It was Mason. 2nd and 10. Suriel back to pass, looking, fires wide open, 30. 25 up the field to the 23-yard line. Fuller for 23 yards. 2nd and 4, or it's 2:14 left in the 4th quarter. Suriel back to pass. Fires, caught out of bounds, 21 runner for a 2-yard reception. That sucks, Brock. You're fired. 2nd and 8. Second and 8 for Lake Erie. 2 minutes to go. This is why, after everyone go look what TD did, as the pass by Suriel incomplete. River Thompson was the closest defender, 3rd and 8. Everyone go look what TD did in general. Everyone go bully him for breaking up the chain. 3rd and 8. Double stack for Lake Erie. I'm gonna guess Beck Lindsay will go on an angle route here. Yep, there he goes. Angle route for Lindsey. He fires incomplete. Justin Smith is in the area. 4th and 8 for Lake Erie. Game on the line here. 1:47 left to go. Fourth and 8. Lake Erie's undefeated season on the line here. Montana can move to first place in the division with the win here. Actually be the only team 2-0 in the Central Frontier Division, and will have number 1 by themselves. 4th and 8, 6 seconds on the play clock. 1:47 left. Lake Erie, Serio, back to pass. He's looking, gonna get pressured and sacked. Montana gets a stop. Joey Serio sacked for 8 yards. Montana is gonna go to 3-1. Lake Erie's gonna fall to 3-1. Second and 12 for Montana as they are ending the game. Kean Kepler, 3 total touchdowns, 2 passing. The daggers on the grounds. So I think Lake Erie is calling timeouts. Of course they are. Second and 12 for Montana. Handoff, Chris Kidd. Chris Kidd's got to fight his way to get half of it. 3rd and 6 for Montana. Another timeout called by Lake Erie. Third and 6. First down ends the game for Montana here, officially. From the 37, handoff. Chris Kidd only gets a yard. Lake Erie is not calling. There it is. Timeout, Lake Erie. 4th and 5. Montana's gonna punt the football away. Lake Erie's got to score 2 touchdowns and get an onside kick in a minute and a half with no timeouts. Montana's punt is up and away, and we return from around the 23-yard line as he will get it to around the 37. Lindsey with a 12-yard return. Minute 20 left, 1st and 10 for Lake Erie. As a reminder, if we have another game coming up after this, it'll be Bucky and Kepler on stream with App State and Northwestern States in about, well, not 15 minutes. It'll be longer than that, but it'll be around 20-ish minutes or so. 1st and 10 for Lake Erie. Minute 20 to go here. Suriel back to pass, looking. Going to fire to the sideline, incomplete. Suriel, those not hitting passes, does have 231 yards through the air today. Second and 10 from the 37-yard line. Probably Mason. I'm going to lose by a billion. Second and 10, a minute 16 to go. Serio back to pass, 5 wide. He's looking, he fires to the sideline again, overthrows him again. 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Third and 10 for Lake Erie. Minute 10 to go. He's looking, fires, caught. Not for a first down. Clock still ticking. 4th and 6. 1 minute to go here. It's a screen. He fires. Gonna get the first down for 7 yards. Daniel Tomlinson on the reception. 1st and 10. First and 10. Zerio back to pass. Looking, fires down the field. It's intercepted at the 31-yard line. Blake's camera is frozen. But Montana gets the job done. Upset is complete. There's no way they're going 5 wide. Are they actually calling plays? Well, I just gave you an idea of how I'm ending my interview, and I'm definitely going to do it. First and 10, victory formation for Montana. We are going to go ahead and get interviews with the Montana coach.
I'm
Coach Bucky,
One more play,
Coach Jet, Coach Zeke. No more undefeated teams in the RFCL.
Hey, I'm not Coach Bucky.
I'm sorry, Bucky was DMing me. Coach Blake. Too many B names in this league. Coach Blake, Coach Jet, Coach Zeke. Upsets complete. No more undefeated teams, but Blake, Kean Kepler, 3 total touchdowns. Made one of the greatest plays probably the whole season in this league. I mean, what were your thoughts tonight?
Game plan executed. Simple as that.
Coach Jets, 14 points in the first half, or excuse me, 17 points in the first half. Got another 7 when you needed some most to put the game away. But overall, what was your entire thoughts on the game plan from your Montana Grizzlies offense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just stoked. I think this is a long time coming. I told the team here that I'd be very animated in this post conference if we were able to hang 31. We just fell a little bit shy of that, but listen, man, this is a special team. This is a special group between Solaris, Zeke, Blake, myself. We're just getting started. We're excited. Kepler played out of his freaking mind. I'm stoked all around. I'm ready, and we're going to face the champs next weekend. Next week, excuse me. So I'm excited for that one. I don't know. Cheese will get you to number 1, I guess, but we'll take that. We'll take that number 1 away. So I don't even want to be number 1. They can keep it if they really want, but there's some holes in some cheese,
Yeah, I think the one ranking you guys probably want to avoid is number 2. They are 0-4 in the league so far this season. So, Coach Zeke, 10 points in the first half, nothing in the second half. What adjustments did you make to limit or to shut them out in the second half?
I just told the guys just be themselves, make plays. We did that perfectly well. Kept holding them, kept making big plays, forcing fumbles, getting sacks. Basically all well-rounded. I'm really proud of this group of guys, and I feel like we can make this season really far with this group.
Well, congrats on the win. I don't know who you play next week. It is a non-conference week, so I don't think
it's Currency.
Oh, that's right. I did see in chats. 3-1 Northwest Missouri State versus 3-1 Montana. Probably game of the week. We will see you then. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
Coach John, Coach Core, Coach Jara, undefeated season is over.
Stuff.
Coach John, why you gotta deep breath after every one?
John, what were your thoughts on tonight? Really nothing got going on the offense. Montana's offense was just hot. Overall thoughts?
Well, we kept the hot offense to 24 points. I mean, everybody was expecting this season, the league, to have all these offensive games. And the reason why it doesn't is because of Core. And he's been absolutely stopping defenses that are supposed to get all these plays. And he's done a great job this season. You're going to have an off game, all right? You can't allow everyone to less than 0 points for an entire season. We don't have the talent to be 2001 Miami type stuff, or like 1980s Nebraska. We don't have that talent. We have the staff to, not the talent. So you're going to give up these games. These games are going to happen. quarterback situation, you're probably going to ask about that. We have a lack of quarterbacks. It's clear as day. There's a reason why we go after every single quarterback, 3-star or not, in recruiting that we can, and it's because the quarterback situation is just not good here. I think other than that, we played solid. Obviously, it wasn't enough to win, but offense was going really good in the first half. Second half, we were a bit forced to throw, and since we don't have many throwing formations, we had to use with what we had, and if that results in using double stack a couple times, it results in using double stack. And we're a run first team, and we're gonna stay that way. And we're gonna win some games. We're gonna finish out the season strong because, like some people in chat said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Using double stack on the low side is probably an understatement. Anyway, Coach Jara, offensively 10 points in the first half. Didn't really get anything going in the second half. What adjustments you make going into next week?
Well, it's my turn. I was waiting for you.
Bro was yappy.
Fuck. Shit. Obviously tonight White wasn't right. It just wasn't the answer. They bent us over and they fucked us. I'll give props to Montana. They played to our weaknesses and they did what they needed to do to take advantage of the game. They limited our possessions. They made Joey throw. They coached a good game. With that being said, to add on to what John said, 1980 Nebraska, 2001 Miami, what's the common theme? Blacks. So, that being said...
Do I need to, do Jara here? Do we need to be Jara?
Let me cook. We just had a team meeting. Camden and I had, we had a heart-to-heart. I think it might be time for Camden to start. I think Black is back, Caleb. I think that's what we got to do from here on out.
I love that.
If this channel gets banned in the next 3 days, we're gonna know why. Coach Score, you came into the game not allowing a touchdown, not allowing anything over 3 points. It was just an off day. But going to next week, what adjustments are you gonna make for your defense?
First off, you see that play right there that he just showed? Where he breaks 2 sacks and then throws it without setting his feet. That's what lost us the game on defense today. It was 2nd and long. We get that sack. It's 3rd and long. We get off the field and we give our offense back and we win the game. And then also that quarterback run where our guy just ran right past him. But for next week, definitely got to generate more pressure in the first half because we struggled and that's what got that quarterback warm. And it's kind of hard to stop a quarterback that's warm.
Yep. All right. So with that, I don't know who you guys play next week. Regardless, I'll see you then.
Monday. It'll be a blackout.
Oh, that's right. You play App
We're
State.
gonna season the blackout.
You play App State on Monday night, so I don't know who's going to stream that.
The Blacks.
Nope. Anyway. Regardless.
App State is all white.
Regardless, we will see you next week for App State, and I'll see you in Death Row later. Anyway. With that, that's the end of this game. We have got another one. Bucky and Kepler are already getting set up with that one, so that will be streamed in just a little bit. Appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe to this and the next stream, and we'll see you then in a couple minutes for App State Northwestern State.